So I created this video.
Here's the deal with creatine.
And got this response. Now, to be honest, I've been waiting for this. I knew when I decided to share the story of Creatine HCl that I was going to get attacked. And I figured if anyone was going to do it, it would be this bully. That's why I actually asked the inventor of Creatine HCl, Mark Faulkner, to reach out to him directly months ago with all of the research, which Mark sent to Lane and even offered to get one of the scientists to meet with him. But sadly, after an initial email exchange, Mark got ghosted. Now, in full disclosure, my team alerted me to this because I had stopped following this guy months ago. Reality is, he has some great information, but his behavior is gross and demeaning, and I don't support bullies who build their brands by taking down and diminishing others. I've watched others in the field question a study or someone's opinion in a gracious way. I'm thinking about Dr. Rhonda Patrick, Dr. Gabrielle Lyon, Dr. Andrew Huberman. They're all great examples of this honorable behavior. I appreciate the conversation around creatine because it really is one of the most studied supplements out there. Hundreds of papers confirm that creatine monohydrate works to fully saturate muscle stores over time, and that is not up for debate. But what doesn't get talked about enough is tolerance. A 2018 study in Pharmaceutics looked at oral bioavailability of creatine monohydrate and showed that its absorption is limited. That's one of the reasons many people experience bloating or digestive upset. And I've shared my own experience with this. As I started to promote the use of creatine monohydrate in my community, I got more complaints in a few months than I've heard in total over the past 30 years of recommending supplements. And that is why I went and visited the Creatine HCl manufacturing plant and was critically open-minded about this alternative form. And why I, once I've looked at everything, decided to make the change. I wanted to find something that I could get women to use, and I knew that bloating and GI issues were deal breakers. By the way, the study that I cited that is in pre-publication, well, watch this channel because now it's literally a couple of weeks away. Now, I knew I jumped the gun on that one, and it's a big faux pas that literally opened the door to get attacked. And I should have waited, but it's hard to keep that kind of news under wraps, let's be real. So I call Creatine HCl a better form of creatine. Actually, my husband came up with that tagline after he made the switch because it has much higher solubility, which is likely why it's been shown to be gentler on digestion and why you need lower doses than creatine monohydrate to get the same effects. I created a product and I named it Creatine because I wanted women to stop being afraid of creatine, since they actually need it more than men. They have lower tissue stores because they have less muscle mass, and likely they're also not getting as much as they need from diet. Most women aren't out there eating a couple pounds of meat. I included taurine and magnesium too because those help amplify creatine's energy production, its muscle recovery, and its brain function immune support benefits. So, for people in the comments mentioning gut issues, this form is far less likely to cause that discomfort. If you want to learn more about the studies I was referring to in my first video, check the link in my bio for my creatine guide and follow for more real science-backed information. And stay locked on this channel for the latest on creatine because I have one study hot off the presses on brain fog that is going to literally blow your mind, and another study coming out any day. That's the one that I've been kind of jumping the gun on for months. So stay tuned.